Morgan Nelson. I'm go-to-market manager for harvesting equipment at John Deere. For 2026, we're advancing our automation features on our combine. So model year 25 was a big year for both X9 and S Series, introducing predictive ground speed automation and harvest settings automation. And here at the show, we're talking about incremental features to predictive ground speed automation, in particular weed detection, where the cameras on the front of the combine can now see the weed pressure in the field, and the combine will speed up and slow down based off of that, because we know as we approach a weedy patch in the field, we need to slow down the machine. So now we can automatically let the cameras do that for us. And in addition, the weed detection will give weed pressure map in Operations Center. So if growers want to go back and review their fields and see where the weed pressure was during the time of harvest, they'll be able to do that. So these features are being launched for 2026, so they'll be available during the EOP beginning in the August timeframe. But if a customer has a model year 25 machine and they have purchased the Ultimate package with the machine and have the cameras, they'll need the Ultimate Combine license, which will include predictive ground speed automation, harvest settings automation, and all the G5 advanced features that we have available today. So two things. Another one is harvest settings automation. So that was out last year where it automatically changes the 5 main combine settings. We're adding a new feature, which is out of crop adjustment. So when the machine exits the field into an area that's already been harvested, it'll automatically change the settings to, say, for example, your chaffer, your sieve, or your fan speed to slow those down or close it down to keep all the grain in the machine versus blowing it out the back when we're not bringing all that material through the combine. The other new feature that we're talking about here is Combine Auto Unload, which is an enhancement to Machine Sync. Machine Sync has been around for a while, where the grain cart can sync up to the combine, and then the combine operator can nudge the cart forward, backwards, or side to side. But now with Combine Auto Unload, we're putting a camera on the unloading auger, and once the grain cart syncs up to the combine, the camera will be calibrated to the grain cart. It'll automatically move it forward and backwards, eliminating that step from the combine operator. Yeah, so we have a huge update in front-end equipment, which is really geared towards the Western producer. Standing behind me is our 3-piece reel. So that is new for 2026, building upon our foundation of our HDF heads and HDR. So HDF or HDR will be compatible with a 3-piece reel. And that 3-piece reel really gives us the ability to maintain a really consistent cutter bar to reel relationship as the wings flex. In the past, as the wings would flex, you'd have a gap in the center section, and now that is eliminated with the 3-piece reel. The 3-piece reel also has additional tines, so there's only 4 inches between each tine, and that equates to 32% more tines across the head, allowing us to really capture those crops, whether it's pulse crops or low potting crops, peas, lentils. This reel is really geared towards the Western producer. In addition to the 3-piece and the reel tines, we also have the cam reel on this head, and that will be available as well as a retrofittable kit if you wanted to put the cam reel specifically on any HDF, HDR, or RDF heads.
My name is Christopher Murray. I'm in technology marketing for John Deere. Yeah, we're really excited to be launching for 2026 the new John Deere Rate Controller 3 that replaces the Green Star Rate Controller that we've had on the marketplace. This new rate controller gives a customer an integrated opportunity, just like other John Deere technology, just like your planter or a sprayer. So now customers will have a rate controller app, which is easy to set up, make adjustments for their operation. Yeah. Canadian growers can use this in not only on John Deere equipment like a planter or seeder, but on third-party tools as well. So whether they're putting down fertilizer with like a nitrogen bar, this is a great rate controller to put on there. So not only do they have an integrated solution, this rate controller allows them to control 2 different products, 2 liquids, or a liquid and a NH3, which anhydrous ammonia, or they have the opportunity to put it on third-party equipment as well. We have new harnessing that's more robust and easy to tailor to those solutions.
Yeah, my name is Josh Ladd. I'm the go-to-market manager for our application products. For Canada specifically, we have a few features we're really excited about for model year 26. At the top of the list has got to be variable rate for See & Spray Select. See & Spray Select is primarily used in the northern central plains and has primarily been used for fallow application, looking for green weeds against brown or black soils. New for this year, however, we introduced variable rate for later season fungicide, desiccation, PGR, for example, type products, where the operator can now set the bands of application and the target application rate And using the cameras and the processors, the machine will automatically adjust the rate of application to ensure we're putting the right amount of product down across every acre of every field. When we think about some of the later season passes with a lot of the Canadian customers that we've talked with and small grain producers, the general sentiment has been we're going to spray at our target rate, but we know that in certain acres we may need more or we may need less. And for a while, there's never really been an option unless they're running off of a prescription map. But now with See & Spray Select, we're able to do that in real time. So the operator has confidence that regardless of the product, we are putting the appropriate amount down on any given acre across the entirety of the field. Yeah, so new for model year 26, we also had a couple great new updates for our AutoTrack technology with application. New for John Deere and Hagie sprayers, we introduced AutoTrack turn automation. So a lot of our customers have likely experienced this capability on some of our other Deere products. We were very excited to bring it to application this year. For John Deere, we also introduced AutoTrack Vision 2.0, a new system for model year 26 John Deere sprayers that uses a stereo and mono camera in combination to keep the sprayer pinpoint precise on the row up to 22 miles an hour to limit crop damage and hopefully improve yields. Yeah, so software updates for existing machines, we'll have information on that later this year. For a lot of what we're talking about today at Commodity Classic, those features will come standard on model year 26 machines from the factory. Yeah, I think the one other big thing I really want to focus on for our Canadian customers is the availability of a new precision upgrade kit for See & Spray Select. So if you've seen your neighbor or folks in the area running this technology and have said, man, I really want to get Select, but I'm just not in the market for buying a brand new sprayer, we now have an option going back to 2018 and newer John Deere sprayers through our Precision Upgrades business. So if you're interested in that, I would encourage you to visit Deere.com for more information or to talk with your dealer on if it may be a great fit for you.